Hello folks and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Suikoden. It's Zell58 and last we left off, we got back to the castle and we found that Flik and his side of the Liberation Army had found us and decided to come to us, and now he's just filling us in with where he's been and wants to know where the heck Odessa is. Yeah, well, because, she found a new boyfriend? Who's this guy? Doesn't he kind of look like her? Okay. Must be very confusing for Flik, just to last time, you met with the Liberation Army, it was just this little, ratty, place in the sewer under a inn, and now you come to a 4-level castle with all these people you don't know. Oh boy. And now the news has been broken that Odessa's dead. Well, you already did. So, two choices: Odessa's last request or you're right. Doesn't really matter what you pick. I hate the fact that everything that you can pick to say or whatnot doesn't really have any bearing on what happens in the game, except when it comes to killing generals or whatnot. But yeah, many are suspicious already, and we've already demonstrated that we can fight the Empire, so there's no reason to keep that a secret. Hey, it wasn't our fault. She ran off. That's what happens when you leave the party. And of course, he's pissed because, Tyr, this new guy, is now the leader, where Flik was, vice leader. And, has probably been doing this for years, and now he's just, chopped liver. Oh, and Humphrey says something. Sanchez, shut up! I hate Sanchez. What is that stupid name? Stupid face. Not only that, but Sanchez is the only character in this game that will hang out at your castle, yet he's not on the Stars of Destiny tablets. Something to consider when dealing with him. However, he is convenient because he also allows you to change your party members. Matthew does too, but Sanchez is just a little bit closer, so I usually go to him. So yeah, Flik runs off like a little bitch, really, and won't accept you until you go over there with Victor. So Victor joins the party, and you're just supposed to go to what is it, Kaku? But we're gonna do some recruiting because we have a lot of characters that we can get. So I'm going to get Lapont, Kuromimi, Stallion, just for the speed boost, and I brought Eileen, Lapont's wife, but you don't really need to bring her for what I need. I thought I did, but yeah. And we have Vicky. Now, you might want to just wait until the second half of this episode. There's a character that we get that makes it easier to get back to town, but I'm just going to show you the recruiting first because, I'm cool like that. So first place we go to is Sika, and let's talk to Antonio. This after we've already talked to Marie, and she's like, we need a cook. So I could have gotten him a long time ago, but I've waited till now just because I knew that there was more characters than I needed. Now let's talk to this strapping young lesbian. No, it's a guy, but kind of looks like a short-haired chick. Ah, it's Lapont's son. Sheena. Yeah, I thought you were seeing the world. You're just hitting on chicks. Okay, so yeah, by bringing Lapont, he will grab Sheena and leave the party, but Sheena now joins. There are a lot of characters you can get for Sika for it being such a small town. Let's see, and then the last character in this town, Apple. Apple is Matthew's pupil, and she's actually in a few Suikodens. I think she's in 3. Yeah, I want to say 3, including this one. And so she'll join if you have, well, yeah, she'll just join. And then we're done with Sika. So, yeah, like I said, a good amount of characters for how small that town is. Now we head to Kaku. And let's see, is there anyone in here? No. That's where Flik is to the left, where the 2 soldiers are guarding. Now let's go down here to Gaspar, who wouldn't join us before, but now we'll join you now that we've had enough people to join the castle and get far enough into the storyline. So we basically need to win 5,000 gold, or whatever the currency is, in order to get him. And really, it's luck. Most of the time, you earn money off this guy just by what he rolls. You really don't have to roll most of the time. And yeah, there we go. So you rolled 3 1s, so I get all my money back that I just lost, and then hopefully we win again. Okay, so his hand is 4. Yeah, that happens once in a while, but for the most part, you'll get some sort of like multiplication, like money. This is the way you earn money from now on. Oh cool, 3 6s, so you pay like double or something like that. And now he'll join us. So, yeah, you get that cup lady that we were getting all that money from in the beginning of the game. You get her, but her, or Marco, I guess is the guy. You get his, that trick where you could copy everything. That only happens in the beginning of the game, unfortunately. After that, it's all random. So then let's go to Lorelai. Lorelai will join you if your average character levels are 25 in your party. That's why she walks around. Lorelai, I never really used her. She is in Suikoden 5, and I believe she's in Suikoden 2, so she's in a couple. She plays a pretty, well, she plays a story part in number 5, which she doesn't really in this one. Alright, next we have the Great Forest. I have Stallion, so I can go through here, and I just edited out going through the battle area. So, let's see here. Just making sure that I go to every item shop. And down here, we meet Gon, Kuromimi's little brother. And if you have Kuromimi in the party, Gon will ask to join you, and you can recruit him. So yay, 2 kobolds. And let's see, there's 2 more characters in this town, but I can't recruit one of them yet. It'll be later in the game, but let's see here. Yeah, Fusulu. I'm as strong as 100 men. He is, he is one of the strongest physical characters in the game. I don't really use him, but I mean, for 10,000 bits, it is worth it. Alright, cool. And yeah, you don't need any character in the party to get him. He'll join as long as you're willing to pay his bill. Then Ruby has nothing to say to humans. We probably won't be able to get him. Well, I usually don't get him until, probably like 10 episodes from now. That's fine. So, I headed all the way back to Kaku, and we're ready to continue the story. You weren't that careless. Odessa was careless. She's the one that decided to run off. But at least Flik, he's calmed down, he started thinking about things, and he's like, okay, well, it wasn't like you guys killed her or anything. Yeah, no, that's fine, dude. She didn't give up on you. Don't beat yourself up. So he can't accept us as a leader yet, but, he's willing to stick around and see what we're all about. And so he'll pretty much join us for this next portion of the game, which is cool. He's a really good character. Victor's more physical, but Flik he's a very well-rounded character. He has good attack, good magic. He's just a really good character, and you'll probably end up wanting to use him he is in a good portion of the storyline, but you'll probably want to use him anyways. He's that good. Let's see here. Yeah, the castle's changed a little bit. Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, okay. So, okay. So technically we haven't recruited Flik, but I'm just gonna say that we did because, I mean, he is a storyline character. So, I'm just gonna say that, hey, we recruited Flik. Okay. So now he wants us to liberate Millich Oppenheimer's area, which is to the west of where we are, where the bridge where we got Kai, that area of the map. So we'll go ahead and do that. First, we're gonna fight the forces that are at that bridge, and this is a pretty easy battle. That we already outnumber these enemies, and I've never really had any trouble with this fight. But, you know, it's our second war, yay! Okay, calm down, Gramio. Really wish that they changed Pawns like a icon till after, you know, we get him back, because he doesn't seem so regretful then. Come on, Kren. Yes? Oh, yeah. Yeah, not a big fan of that guy. Oh, we can't use... Okay. Well, let's see if anyone wants to join our side. What I do like about the Suikodens is every war through every game is a little bit different than the other one. Suikoden 2 has like a little bit more of a strategy, moving your characters into position, fighting that way. Number 3, actually I didn't really like 3's. I don't like a lot of what number 3 has, but 3 is kind of like you move your characters into position and then they fight based off of who you have, and keeping all your characters leveled is important. Then what was 4? Oh, 4 ship combat. It's kind of like number 2, but you're all in ships. Oh, look at that. Flawless victory. And then what was 5? Oh, geez, it's been a while since I played 5. I think that is more like number 2, too. I don't remember. I can't remember what the wars were like in that game. Huh. Jeez, it shows you how much I played it. And yay, we're all celebrating our victory. No. Yeah, listen to Matthew. Send a reconnaissance team. That seems to be the format, so I'm down with that. Wrong. Alright, Flik, well, this is what happens when you lead. So, send us into the next battle at Scarletsia Castle. And, you know, spoiler alert, this battle is meant to be lost. So, what fools, I'll show you my wonderful Antoinettes. Okay. Yeah, please be careful. There's something wrong. So, for this, I don't think you can lose anyone in this war, but just to be careful, I'm going to pick a character that is part of the storyline, so you can't actually lose him. So why don't we send in Flik, because he was so sure that we'd win this. Yeah, they use Poisonous Pollen, and lose pretty much everyone. And then after that, Matthew's all like, it's all over, we should retreat. So, yay. Not only that, that would have been a hard battle. They outnumbered us a whole lot. So yeah, now we need to find out what that flower stuff was all about. And then yeah, Flik's all like, I haven't accepted you yet, so I'm going to join you and see what you're all about. Let's see. Yeah, Chromie Meat, you're gone. Bye-bye. Never want to see you again. And Gramio, he wants to come, of course, because he comes all the time. And Victor's like, hey, dude, stay, like, Tyr's a big boy. And then Gramio's like, say it ain't so, Tyr, I want to help you. And if you've ever played this game before, this area is just, this part of the game just is haunting. It's just really sad. There's nothing that you can do. He wants to join. He's going to join. And I hope I didn't foreshadow it too hard. Gramio wants to join, so we'll get rid of Kwanda. Keep Kai because, Kai's too useful. And Stallion for his movement. But eventually, we'll have to switch out both Stallion and Kai for storyline characters, so let's keep that in mind. But for now, we are going to do another little recruitment drive, as well as explore. Ooh, all these new towns. Okay, so we have Tien, I guess that's the way you say. Now, in this area, we meet Helen, I guess is the right way to say. She wields the True Earth Rune, as well as the Blinking Mirror. And she'll want to join, so she's an easy recruit. And the Blinking Mirror, if you're in the world map, will teleport you back to the castle. So with her and Vicky, it will be a huge help. You just need to make sure that you visited the town once. Thing is, with Suikoden 1, the Blinking Mirror is a regular item where it normally is like a rare item or a party item, so one character doesn't have to hold on to it. But in this one, they do, so make sure Tyr is holding on to it, so you always have it. Let's see, okay, so we're getting the flower seeds and yellow paint. And let's see, I think I already have a killer crystal, but I'm gonna get it anyways. Also in this town, you can up your weapons by a whole bunch. And this is really about the point in the game where I'm going to run out of money. Oh, and there's Alki. And yeah, he won't join us until our level's high enough. At least he's nice enough to tell us that we need to be so many more levels higher. So we won't really be able to get him until after this section of the game. We meet Jen, who's a boat maker who doesn't really care about what we have to say. That's okay. We'll meet him later on in this storyline. Actually, not too far in the storyline. But, that's pretty much all we can do there. We get some new enemies, Mad Ivy. And yeah, this is, from my experience, where the Fortune Rune really, comes in handy. Unfortunately, with this playthrough being not the same as the first couple episodes, I didn't go and earn it. I just decided, I need to catch up to the storyline so I can start making episodes, so that's what I decided to do. Let's see. Now, okay, in this appraiser, there's Jabba, who won't join us unless we can find something that he can't appraise, which we don't have. But through random encounters with, I guess, Holly Boys, you can randomly get what's called the Nameless Urn. And if you have that, go back to him and he will join you. Of course, I'll show that to you, but just wanted to let you know. That's why he's not joining right now. He can be a kind of an annoying character to get. I do remember, having to go through so many random battles to try to get the Nameless Urn, and it was just like, you son of a bitch. And there's Lot, who is looking for her missing cat. Now, if you remember, there is a stray cat wandering around Kaku, so if we can get that, then she will join us. Also, there's a secret character in that town, which we can't get yet, but just keep in mind that there's a secret character there. Okay, Holly Fairies. We fight these guys, and eventually, they'll drop a Nameless Urn, and then we'll go back and we can get Jabba. They're not the same as the ones that we fought in the Great Forest, so just keep that in mind. Needles, yeah, they'll do the balloon stuff to us. What's this place? This is Sinear Prison. We can't go in there yet. We will soon enough. Don't you worry. And then let's see here. Oh boy. More holly fairies and a creeper. Sorry. I didn't mean to yawn. Yeah, creepers annoy me because their move, they'll jump into the front of the party. They'll take one character into their mouth and then they'll just start like gargling them, and that will do multiple damage. Yeah, when I see those guys, I'm like, no, you die. And if you see with Gramio, he has a balloon on top of his head. That's what the needles are for, to pop him. If he gets, I believe, 3 balloons, he'll float up and, just be out of the battle. And we meet Quan, who, is trying to pronounce the name that Milich has named this town. It must have been recent. And he won't join us yet until we liberate this area. But let's meet Chapman, who wants to open an armory at the castle. And just like Chandler, his inventory all depends on the inventories that you check in different shops. And here we meet Jeane, who we can recruit as well. And I know I said with Vicky she's the only character that's in every Suikoden, but Jeane is too, if I'm not mistaken. She plays bigger parts later on in the game. It seems like, some writer of the game of Suikoden 2 and on was just like, you know what, I really like Jeane, let's make her a more important character to the story. But, yeah, she's our rune master. And here we meet Kimberly, who we will earn through story, so we won't be able to recruit her yet, but just so you know, that's where she is, that's what's in there. And let's see, there's 2 characters in here. First we have, let's see, Esmeralda, who's like, oh, you're kidnapping me, oh, how could you? But, as long as you bring me the opal, I'll be happy to go with you. So we're not really kidnapping you, lady. We'll find the opal in the Sinear prison, so don't worry about it. And here's Mina, who I thought you need to have the toe shoes equipped in order to recruit her. I don't think I do, so you just have to join her and dance, and really don't do anything. It just shows this little scene. Yay. I'm sorry, I just wanted you guys to enjoy that music. But, I'm running out of time here. We've done a pretty good recruiting job. There isn't really anyone else that we can recruit right now, so we'll continue the storyline next episode. So until then, it's L58 saying thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, appreciate, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching once again. Bye.